Kid. We got back to the people checking in earlier on. Yeah. Though I watch along earlier on, never went so well, you know. But thanks to the people that for showing them support. Set up the camera here so a bit. Yeah, I say thanks to the people them, you know, for coming for the watch along. Short minute notice and thing. But never went so well. The internet messed up the whole thing, but give thanks to the people them. Big up General from Panama, check in, subscribe to the channel and that participate in the chat. So just doing a little quick post match. Panama, Jamaica, and we could just recap the Mexico game a bit before we jump on it. Yeah, Jamaica lost 2-1 to Mexico in the dying moment. Failed to hold on to a draw, a 1-1 draw in the Azteca. It would have been a tremendous accomplishment. Failed to hold on to that draw and we lose out 2-1 in the dire moment. But my thing on the team, the first game against Mexico, could have been better. I think I don't know if we never believe in ourselves much or what, but I think we could have done a better job in that game. Could have done a better job in that game. Didn't do it so well. Big up mental boss for checking in. Just hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, and like the video as you jump on. Big up mental boss. But for the Mexico game though, for me, we could have done much better. We were a bit lucky to be in it in the dying moment because Mexico had squandered chance, clear-cut chances. Mexico has squandered clear-cut chances. So we're a bit fortunate to be in it at the dying moment. And based on that, the better team won on the day. But for me, as a Jamaican, and you don't know a football fan, and it's my country, and because in football you need luck at times, and we were there in it, and could have nicked it at one point, holding on for the draw. But my assessment of that Mexico game, how could you take off your holding midfielder at that game? In that game, I think that was a blunder on the coach's part. You pull out your defensive midfielder in the Mexico game, even though he's tired. All he has to do is just stand and sweep in front of the back line. Nothing else was required of him. Just stand in front of the back line and just hold on for 5 minutes. And you pull out your defensive midfielder and then the back line exposed. So the goal that we concede in Mexico, it was a similar goal to the two goals in the Mexico game was a bit similar. And for that, as a fan of Jamaica, I said, you know, it was a bit deflated, was a bit disappointing to see we didn't hold on to that draw. Now, today's game, Jamaica against Panama at the office. You know, in Olympic campaign, we don't lose at the office. And at the office, in order to qualify for the World Cup, you have to win your own games. And we never did that. Blunder again. blunder again with our home game. You have to win your home games if you want to qualify for the World Cup. You have to. You have to make use of your home advantage. You have to capitalize on your home game, and we never did that. Now we have a match on Wednesday. We may lose some of the English-based player based on COVID protocols or whatever. But my assessment of this game against Panama, we started a bit slow. For me, we started too slow. And it's like, I don't know, everything said because we have the better team on paper and we're recruiting, we're getting in some quality players, we have the better team on paper. We believe that 3 points, football don't play on paper. You have to go out there and do the job, and we failed to do that today. They caught us cold. It's like around 18, 20 minutes, them score on us. It's like we not even realize what's going on, that we're into a World Cup qualifier. The game is up and running. It's like we were flat, nothing from midfield. I wasn't impressed at all. There was nothing from the midfield, no cohesion, no. I don't see nothing. Nothing from the midfield. We were disjointed. We looked flat and we were disjointed. And I was, as I sit there watching the game, I was like, really, Jamaica? Really? I wasn't impressed. I was extremely disappointed. And it is what it is. 2 game, 2 loss. Two game, 2 loss, not good enough. As I said, if you want to qualify the World Cup, you have to win your home games. Home games. You have to win your home games. Home game today. It was a bit dismal today. Nothing in the second half. Is like we start realize that we're in an important game and this is a must-win game before a ball is kicked after losing the Mexico game. This was a must-win game, and it's like we never realized that until the second half. So we start up with a little bit more urgency in the second half. By then we were 2 goals down. We were 2 goals down. And for the first goal that they scored, defender backing off, give him the opportunity to take a shot, which the Panama guy duly obliged and take the shot. You can't be backing up into your own penalty area. It's like, it's what, 2 yards or about 18 yards out, the guy just took the shot because him see the defender was backing off, so him took the shot. It's like the keeper get caught or what. I don't know if he was flat foot too or the shot was that good. Could have saved it. 1 love to Panama in about the 18 to 20 minutes. Then 2 love in about what, 40 something minutes. Like they were crying out for half time to come quickly because it was a lackadaisical performance in the first half. And I know Jamaican fans must feel upset and disappointed about that horrible first half. And as I said, I don't know if it's complacency. These players came in like 3 to 4 days before this match. When we play Thursday. I think they came in on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We came in 3 days prior to the match. So you can't be jet lagged. So I don't know what went wrong. Persons, it's like there was nothing coming on from the midfield, nothing in attack. Antonio didn't get nothing to work with, no running in between the lines, nothing. It was just flat out boring and lame from Jamaica. And I'm very disappointed. All Jamaican supporters must be disappointed about this performance, this first half performance. They came out in the second half trying to make amends, but by then it was too late. There were 2 goals. The Panama team was 2 goals up. By then, when you were trying to make amends, it was too late. For me, it was too late. So trying to get back into the game, then they concede a third. They were there for the taking, and Panama wasn't giving up that opportunity. Because to come away with 3 points, 3 goals from Jamaica, that is a massive, massive result for Panama. Now they sit on 4 points. USA and Canada playing. Currently, it's going on now. Yes, Jabbar. US and Panama are playing. It's currently what? 4. What? Panama is now on 4 points. USA and America is playing. Confusing my thoughts. My apology. It's just the result today, Frosting me up, man. It's horrible. So USA and Canada playing currently. Maybe it's about halftime now. Or a little bit over halftime. Goal scorers yet. But for me, it was not. It was horrible. But my assessment of the game, though, you can't make wholesale changes like that. I think it was only 3 person continue from the last game, from the Mexico game. I think it was the goalkeeper, Taxi, maybe 4 person. The goalkeeper, Taxi, Burke, the forward Burke, Wells. I think it was 3 person. And you can't just make wholesale change like that when players not familiar with each other, new players coming into the team. You have to take time to integrate people and, so the thing can gel. You can't just make a big old wholesale change like that in an important game like this. I think that was a blunder. Your spine of the team, you always have to maintain a spine of the team. 2 completely new centre backs from the last game. Don't know what happened to Lowe. Seems like him have an injury because I don't think he was part of the squad. But even so, a totally new pairing. Totally, so your spine, you tamper with your spine. A totally new pairing at the back. Disappointing. And outside of the new pairing, the goalkeeper remained the same. He was the only person from the spine. No, Iman Burke, the forward. So the goalkeeper was there. Then 2 new centre-back pairing. I don't know if these 2 players ever played before, if they're familiar with how each other play. So you have 2 new. What happened to the holding midfielder? I don't know if there was any holding midfielder on the field. So no Low, 2 new centre-back, no Mariapa, 2 new centre-back pairing. Your holding midfielder from the Mexico game who did a pretty decent job until you took him off. Did a pretty decent job. He didn't play in this game with so much attacking players on the field at once. Where is the balance? Disjointed. It has to be disjointed because you start so many attacking players. Then you have a new centre-back pairing. That's crazy. Your holding midfielder is out, so you tamper with your spine as well. Your spine of your team has to remain, even if you're making wholesale changes. The spine of the team is what gives you that balance. No way, nearly can just you dismiss your spine like that, and then it's like a brand new team you're putting out there. This is not a practice game. This is not a practice game. And in order to qualify for the World Cup, you have to capitalize on your home game. And this wasn't a practice game. And you dismantle your spine, the spine of the team like that. 2 new centre backs pairing. You're holding midfielder Come on, man. You're joking, man. You can't have so much attacking players at the field all at once, and then you dismantle your spine of your team from the last game. Must be disjointed. The only thing I see them start apply a little urgency in the second half. That's it. There wasn't much in it either, because by then Panama was so confident about winning this game. It never really mattered what Jamaica did in the second half, because they win the game. Panama had won this game from the first half. So it never mattered what Jamaica coming to do. They already won the game from the first half, and for me that was extremely disappointing. Extremely. I am disappointed with the result. I am disappointed with the performance. HLF, big up for checking, like the video. Showing, get in the chat now, man, make me and you. Subscribe and share the video, and just send in your comment, me could talk, as we say, a post-match review, and me I share my thoughts, and me I say me disappointed with what go on. Because this is my view. You can't just dismantle your spine of your team. The spine that played in Mexico, 3 pairs was missing from the spine. You're bringing a new centre-back pairing. The thing was totally disjointed. Your defensive midfielder wasn't there. You replaced him. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if Lowe is injured. I don't know if Mariapa is injured. But if you're bringing in so many other attacking players, how can it your spine of your team? That is madness. That is a recipe for disaster. Even if you're making wholesale change, you have to maintain your spine. And the man literally, 3 persons from the last game, from the Mexico game, played in this game? 3 persons, I think, if Mamat is right. 3 to 4. I think it was Lawrence, the left back, the goalkeeper, Blake, and Bert, the center forward. Those were the 3 persons that played in the Mexico game, that started in the Mexico game. So outside of your dismantling your spine of your team, you also put a brand new team out there. This is not a practice game. Why the chopping and changing? New players coming into the team, you have to take time to integrate them. You can't just wholesale change stuff. This is not a practice match. And for me, I'm disgruntled with the performance. I'm disgruntled with the coach's decision, because that's how football is, you know. When you win, the players are brilliant. When you lose, the coaches need to get the axe. That's how it is. Football is a result-driven game. That's how it is. We can't escape it. So we know people are going to say Whitmore need to get the axe. I don't know. I don't know if Whitmore is what we need to move forward. I think Whitmore did a reasonable job taking Jamaica where they are right now. I don't see him bringing us forward. I don't see, because for me, you know, each coach, whatever their personality are, they tends to, you know, bring that out in the team. Where's the HLF? Say something, man. Each coach bring that out in their teams. And I don't know. I'm trying to figure out with more personality with this team, and it's confusing. I don't know if he's passionate. I don't know, because he really show emotion on the sideline. I don't know. So, you know, you on the field looking for a little bit of inspiration, and you look over to your coach. He's like a low energy, standing still, not, you know, doing anything from the sideline in terms of trying to motivate his team. That's what I'm getting from him. I don't see him, I don't see this team evolving and improving. No, I don't see Jamaica growing under this regime. I know it's still early days, because much is what, home and away. It's still early days because it's only top 3 automatically qualify for the World Cup, and then the 4th place team go to a playoff. So it's still urgent, but it's not per se we lose 2 games in a back-to-back. It's not just that alone. For me, it's much more than that. For me, it's the team itself. I'm not seeing anything from them where can give you some form of encouragement. As I said, them lift them energy in the second half a bit. But that was just it. By then, Panama was comfortable. They could have sit back so them have more ball possession and just play on the break. And that was what they did. Play on the break and get the third goal. Easy. But I'm disappointed. Have to win your home games. You can't manage a day. You need at least a point. You need at least a point. I don't know. Maybe the hype about around this Jamaica team is not what it is, you know. We as fans just hyping up this team. But for me, I'm not gonna be biased. This is one of the best team for a while. The players are there, so what is the problem? If the players are there, what is the problem? Something not going right. So what the fans am going to say? When we go back to the coach, because that's how it is. This is a result business, and once you not get the result, there will be a lot of critics. Because that's it. That's the career of being a coach. Once you're not getting the results, you know, critics going to come out to play, and they're not joking. Axe will be swinging and all these things. So for me, I don't know what the underlying issue is, but it's quite evident in both games. First game against Mexico, I think we could have done much more. First, going to say they are sticker, and yeah. But as I said before, we were fortunate to be in it in the last part of the game when the Mexican team nick it, because they have gotten chances. We were quite fortunate to be in it in the last couple of minutes. But before we had scored the goal, we had offered nothing in that Mexico game. Nothing we had offered before we scored that goal. So if we go and play a compact and we play a low block, we must have some form of outlet so we can see say we're playing on the break. We offered nothing against Mexico until we get that goal. And that goal was based on a defensive error from the Mexican team, which I have to big up Nichols for capitalizing on it and just score one time. He was clinical in that moment. But for me, not good enough. This team was disjointed today. Not pleased with the result, not pleased with the performance. I think this team could have done much more. We have a match coming up on Wednesday against Costa Rica. That now becomes a do or die. Can't afford to lose so much game in your first round, because I know it's home and away matches we're playing. So all those teams that we play, we're going to play a second leg. But you can't afford to go 3-love down. And the rate, how this team look like, it's like we're heading for a 3 down. Costa Rica not going to be any walkover over in Costa Rica. That's not going to be any walkover. And now we look, it's like we're uncertain. We're not sure what we're doing. Antonio came off in the game. I don't know if he's injured. But for me, in the first half, there was nothing for Antonio to work with. There was nothing. The midfield was dead. Nothing, disjointed, flat. There was nothing coming out of midfield for Antonio to work with. And that is one of the issues with this Jamaican team. We can't happen. So we're not seeing anything. We're not getting the ball in between the lines. So the forward them can make the run in between the lines. We're not getting nothing from midfield, no splitting through pass. It's like they lack creativity. I don't know what's going on. And for me, for that, I'm disappointed. Very, very disappointed. I was expecting much more from this Jamaica team, all the hype around who they're recruiting and all of that. I was expecting much more. But my thing is this. You're recruiting and player coming. Remember, say, basically they're coming in late in the sense that it's straight into the World Cup qualifying, yeah? So you don't have much time. You can't be making wholesale change. Come on, man, you used to play the sport. You can't be making wholesale change. It's not a practice match. You have to find ways to integrate the new players. You have to find ways to integrate the new players. You can't be making wholesale change. Mashing up your spine of your team. No, man, that's not good enough. That just look like you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. At this juncture of the team, you're supposed to know your team. And as I said, if you're getting new players now, you cannot be making wholesale change right away. You have to find ways to integrate players. So if you're adding 3 fresh ones and then you're bringing off another 3 off the bench, that's the way you have to work it. You can't just this big wholesale change like it's practice match. First, if you're in the thing, just like the video, share the video. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, get the team going. But as I said, you're getting a lot of new players. They're coming in late because the World Cup qualifier already started, right? Fair enough. You're seeking out the quality players and you're trying to get them to play for Jamaica. I'm all for that. But when you get them, not because they're playing in England and then play there and then play there, you're just going to dismantle everything, mash up your spine, and just wholesale change. No. That's a blunder on the coach's part. You can't do that. You have to find a way to incorporate your players them. You start 3 of them or 4 just to keep a little chemistry in the team. So players who are already part of the team who know each other play already, you have the majority of those. And then you find ways, 3 start and you bring on 3 off the bench. You can't just disjoint the thing, so. And expect it to go all good and glory. No, football don't work like that. And football don't play on paper. Because I think for this game, Jamaica are the better team on paper. See why the 90 minutes play? Can't feel like say you win the game already and the match don't even play. The games don't play on paper. So we look like a fool today. Definitely. Panama just come to Jamaica, come to Kingston. Yes, Raymond, thanks for checking in. Like the video, share it, and participate in our chat, man, based on what I say. Give me your thoughts on the Jamaica game today. Because me disgruntled, disappointed with the result. 2 back-to-back defeat. Not good enough. What are your take, guys, in the chat? What are your take on the match today? Come on, man, we could have a conversation. Because me disgruntled, disappointed. Because as I said, football don't play on paper, even though we look like we have the better team today. What them fail to understand is that Jamaica haven't been beaten Panama in a while. The most we get out of them is a draw. So them take Panama light and then fall flat on them face. We haven't been beaten Panama in a while now. And we start the game so flat. It's like we think the 3 points due to us because we have the better team on paper. Football don't play on paper. And as I said before you check in, Raymond, may I say, even if you're recruiting players, fair enough with the recruitment. But please, Jamaican fans, please with the recruitment. What I'm saying, you're bringing in new players. You can't just dismantle your giant. That's what I was saying before you check in. You can't just dismantle your spine of your team. 2 brand new central defender. This is not a practice game. You're only midfielder from the Mexico game, not present in this game. I don't know if he got injured or what. But Damian Lowe, this match proved today that Damian Lowe is a crucial member of the Jamaican team. Yes, most people maybe don't favor Damian Lowe, but he's a crucial member of this team. Not just what he brings on the field, but it's off the field contribution as well. His leadership skill is very much important. And this team today, there wasn't many leaders, if there was any at all. We know the keeper is the captain, but when the keeper is the captain, it's a bit difficult because he's way back. So when you have a player like Damian Lowe in the team, it breeds confidence. Yes, Jana. Big up for checking. Yeah, may I say when you have a player like Damian Lowe in the team, it breeds confidence in his teammate. How could you scrap your spine? Two fresh old central defender, the old in midfielder absent. So as I said before, you got 3 players from the Mexico game. That's rubbish. 3 players from the Mexico game. So you basically dismantle your team like it's a practice match, or the 3 points given to you. So Panama go just check in and give them 3 points. So most of that them that thing. Because for me, I watched the first half and it was extremely flat. Nothing from midfield. The thing was disjointed because what? Most of these players just getting to know each other. So it's going to be difficult. So I am saying you can't just make wholesale changes like that. You can't just mash up your spine of your team like that. What he should have done is incorporate 3 of the new players in the starting side and then bring on the other 3 from the bench. The coach blunder. Football is a result business. When the team is doing well, the players get the credit. When the team not doing well, the coach go and get the axe. That's how it is, because football is a result game. And for me, the coach blundered today. No way you can mash up the spine of your team like that. Wholesale change, 3 personal loan from the previous game. Poor, extremely poor on the coach's part. People in our chat just participate. Never hear one answer, man. Send, I mean, nah, see what go on. Mental boss say what go on. Big up mental boss. HLF say I am here. Big up me. Comment. My apologies. HLF say maybe the team need to regroup. Yes, definitely we have to regroup. HLF say, hey, don't you think you are a bit harsh on the coach? Sometimes it's difficult for lion to lead sheep. No, but be honest now. Lion to lead sheep. But now I bash the coach, cause guess what? But hear me, I say, you see Whitmore as a lion in his personality and his demeanor. He's more like the sheep. I don't see him as a lion. That me I tell you, so when the player them up on the field and them look over upon the bench, them see them coach like a lion, cause some game where we have to win in a battle upon the field. Whitmore look like him have the lion demeanor there in HLF. Raymond, I say, why are we not seeing the midfielder Maggie? All right. Why are we not seeing Maggie? Here we go on today. There was a lot of players coming in from England and around Europe. So you must expect them to go there ahead of Maggie. We're not Ravel Morrison is ahead of Maggie. The guy from Fulham, what's his name again? Is ahead of Maggie. We're not gonna be biased, because Maggie a local born. Them literally they are ahead of Maggie. Let's see if we can find it then. Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed, they are ahead of Maggie. Come on, guys. Not because Maggie is local born, we're going to be biased. Maggie is a quality player. I see Maggie coming off the bench. If we have this cluster of players, I don't see Maggie starting in this team. Raymond, I say poor organization and team selection and tactics. I totally agree, because no way you can mash up your spine. 2 brand new holding defender, and you're holding midfielder from the Mexico game. I don't know if he's injured. He's absent. Madness. Damian Lowe is an important player for this Jamaica team. When he's not there, you can see it. There's no leadership quality on the pitch. We look worse than the first game. Too much long kicks. Because that we have to resort to when we 2 goal down, what we are going to do? Them lose them shape and them composure. Them have to start try and play some English ball or some long ball settings. Because them panic, them start panicking because them think say Panama was going to come and give them the 3 points. So them start play late. Jano, I say they were not hungry. I agree, Jano. I tell you what go on. Them catch them flat foot. Them come and them think say yeah, it easy. A Jamaica bush league, Kafa bush league. So it's easy. Panama is a rugged team. We always struggle to play Panama. We really beat Panama. It's always a draw. Maybe they're not familiar with the history because we have so many English-based players. They're not familiar with the history of Panama and Jamaica, so them things says walkover. And as I said, it don't play on paper. You have to go out there and earn that 3 points. So remember, I say we need a strong, coordinated local team like Brazil who can play anytime, who have chemistry. That's what I'm talking about. You have to blame the coach on that because no way in hell you can just 3 players from the previous game you start and you scrap your spine of your team. 2 fresh defender. Come on, you can't incorporate new players. Them first game, none of them don't know each other. You start 3 of them and you bring off 3 off the bench. You can't make wholesale change. This is not a practice match. That's why I said the coach blunder. Yeah, man. Big up Danger King. Thanks for checking. Make sure you hit the like button, and subscribe and share the thing,
One good thing said the rest of match and Mexico people in USA.
So, yeah, update on what go on today. USA and Canada 1-1. So we still have a chance, even though the first 2 games rubbish. El Salvador and Honduras draw. So the thing are kind of swinging in our favor, although we are playing crap, although we result has been poor. You get me? El Salvador draw, USA and Canada draw. So 2 points. It's not complete as yet still, but so far it's drawing. 70-minute 1-1 with USA and Canada, and El Salvador match draw. So it's 2 points that. Mexico look like 6 points. Mexico lead, winning 1-0. So Mexico alone outer side. So is 3 teams qualify automatically. 4 team go to a playoff. So we're still in and around the thing. We still can do something. Oh, Rob, I think the mute a while ago. Read back there. I have no comment for Jamaica foolishness. Talk about Chelsea, please. EPL. Yo, my boss, the school, man, we could just, we know, man. At World Cup time, now, country settings, man. Next week, we talk about Chelsea, man. No, they're not for rush nothing. We know one of the big spender, we know one of our favorite, but don't rush it. Where Jana say, Maggie should have played in the Mexico game. So he never come on in a Mexico game. Come on, coach blunder this again, because you take off your spine, you take out your central defender and bring on an attacking player. When you're 1-1, you're going, where they were going for the juggler. That's a madness. You take out your holding midfielder and bring on an attacking player when you should have just consolidate and leave Mexico with a draw. Coach blunder this again. Give away the 3 points when we could have draw, have a point on the board. Where Danger King has said, just face the fact Jamaica not good enough. Danger King, no. I'm not gonna be biased because for me personally, I don't watch a lot of local football. But at the end of the day, the World Cup qualifier come up. I'm have to support my country. I think the person them at the end not doing enough to improve the football. For me, Jamaica hasn't improved since 1998. Jamaica hasn't improved. When you can see a Japan team under what 23, give us 6 love. All if I was Z side we put out there, we not get no 6 love from the Japan under 23. Japan has improved. Japan will kill. Were dismantled what 2-0, 98. They have been improving. We stand still. Danger King I say him surely won't lose no sleep over Jamaica foolishness. Why are you alone, Danger King? But we just love the sport same way, so watch it same way. Remember, I say, let us look at how Renee Simmons get a local player. Gel them and added overseas player. He valued the local base player and build them like Black Pearl. I agree with you because the man knowledge of football is more wider. That may I say one of the issue, the local coaches, they need to be improved as well because look at it. When you go to the national team, it's not about teaching, it's coaching, You can have man with ball a boom off of them foot like them a wall and them thing there. So that falls on the local coaches. So in order for we improve the football, people been talking about fields and fields and fields for decades. We're not saying the field is not important, but the coaches is also important because when you have your young child going out to kick the ball, you want to say whatever has been taught is the right way. Because a lot of coaches out there teaching the kids them a lot of bull, lot of rubbish. Football has evolved from 20 years ago to now, and coaches still on that level where they're incompetent. Them themselves don't know no better. So in order for the football grow, it's not just the infrastructure. It also have to do with the coaches. Read the coaches development. I don't know if JFF doing enough read coaches development. I don't know what's going on if they're doing enough. But for me, coaches development has to be a priority because when we're watching the local football teams, we don't want to see the man them make the ball a boom off of them foot and simple little basic true pass. We're not seeing anybody trying to make the pass in between the lines. We're not seeing any run in between the lines, trying to break in the lines. We have to learn those things from before the player get into the national program. Once they become a national, now it's all about system and style of play. So the grassroots is very much important. The local coach coming up, high schools and support is very much important. So coaches development is important to the improvement of local football. And I think we're dropping the ball on that. We're dropping the ball on coaches development. I think JFF needs to do more and they can do more. It's not just manager. Danger King I say it's not just manager. Raymond I say I remember Renee Simmons traveled and scouted local players, and at that time our league was not up to standard. Yeah, because the man have an eye. You see it? Let me tell you, you have person good at scouting. You have some play coaches where can just look them see and say, say that player have potential. Let me get that player and build that player. Scouting is important. But with the politics in the Jamaica football now, it's dying. The politics is killing the football. It's a lot of friending going on. Yeah, when the coaches course come up, them pack it up with them friends, and the person them was supposed to be there, they're not getting any invitation to go and improve them skills and improve them quality. When the FIFA course is coming around, them pack it up. You get me? But it's a long story, and it need a collective effort in order to improve this Jamaica football. It need to me, them have a good chance of qualifying. This is one of the best chance in a long while. As I said, 3 team automatically qualify, Fourth place go to a playoff, so it's the top four team. All right, say we have Mexico gone. Yes, it's a given. USA, it's a given. Canada have a pretty good team. Canada. So what you're telling me, Jamaica cannot be the best fourth place team in CONCACAF. Not even that we can achieve. We can set that as a target to be the fourth best. Not even that. If Jamaica cannot be the fourth best team in CONCACAF, we need for clean house. Yes, we need a push broom and a hose because we need for clean house. Because this is a joke. This is a joke. It's 4 team. We get 4th place in CONCACAF. And if we can't qualify from this, it makes no sense. We have to do better. Danger King, where you say on that? If we can't be the best, Raymond, where you say? Jano, if we cannot be the best 4th place team in CONCACAF, because 3 automatically qualify, 3 automatically qualify, and then 4th place go to a playoff. What you say about that, Raymond? Where do we go from here? We are not playing well. The thing is, let me see what Danger King I say. I think financially, that's where the problem really lies. We are not investing in the youth from they are small. So we can't expect much. As they say, you can't teach old dogs new trick. That's why them import the players. If you look at this Jamaica team, how many are they? I don't think maybe one player from the local league. So that's why they've been importing players. Because they're not investing in the youth and local based player. They're not investing in them. But as Raymond said, I don't have confidence in the qualifying. In qualifying for the World Cup, we need to go to basic. From 1998, we are go back to basic. So we lost. So that does reiterate what me that say we haven't improved since 98. We haven't improved because we're still at the same place. We're still mass recruitment, same way foreign based player. We're still stifling our local base product. So that means definitely we haven't improved. And remind us we're not playing well. My thing is why we look so horrible today is the disjointedness. You cannot make wholesale change. Damien no have to play. I don't care who want come from where Damien no have to play because it brings something different. It bring a leadership quality in the team. It bring aggression. In the first half, it was so flat. The man, it's like them just dip on the field and float around. Flat. Nothing. Them then nowhere near the Panama hands them today. The first half. In a tackle going, just see, it was just like not even practice match. We could have called this a FIFA upon the game. A PS3 settings and PS4 settings. A game, a FIFA, pan game. The first half was nothing. Flat. No aggressiveness, no cohesion, no chemistry, no compactness, nothing. Where we go from here? As me say, is home and away. So the both teams, 2 teams will play already. We have them for playback. We have Costa Rica in midweek Wednesday. Antonio was taken off. I don't know if he's injured or what. But for me, Antonio is a good forward. He's a goal scorer. But how he's going to score when he's not getting any ball to score? No creativity, no ball in between the lines. Nothing, no true pass, nothing. He come like Leon Bailey in the Jamaica team. People cuss him out and say Leon Bailey not doing nothing for Jamaica. And when him there Leverkusen, him is a different quality. And where Danger King I say an importing player is not really helping. Remember, player have to take time to gel together. So these scraps of players need more time than I guess. Definitely them need more time to gel. And as I said, that's why him should never make the wholesale change today. Because the player need time to gel. Start three of them and bring off three off of the bench. You can't no two centre back pairing. Or you have two brand new centre back pairing. That's madness. Big up Kurt G. Thanks for checking in. Like the video. As I said, two brand new centre back pairing. I'm disappointed with that. I think that was a blunder on the coach's part because these players are relatively new to each other. They don't know each other play. Because team sports is a relationship, you know. We have to know people chemistry, we have to know how people feel, we have to know how to interact, we have to know say how people communicate with people to get the best out of them. Because sometimes a player is there and he's an introvert, you just need somebody to give him a little nudge. So we have to know these things. That's why I said Damien Lowe is that character where him vocal in him action, not just his words, and the feeling vocal in him action, as well as his words. And we never seen a leader out there today. No leadership was out there today. And that is one of the issue. So what do you think? The next game is Costa Rica. What do you think about that Costa Rica game coming up on Wednesday? Guys, what do you think about the Costa Rica game coming up on Wednesday? Because this now become a must-win game for us, you know. Costa Rica is no walkover. Costa Rica at home is no walkover because what? You have to handle your business at home. In order to qualify for this World Cup, you have to win your home games. You can't give up your home advantage, and that's what we did today. Mexico take them home advantage. We gave up ours. Mexico win on the road. Mexico is now on 6 points. But as I said, the only positive about we losing today is USA and Canada is currently drawing. El Salvador draw. If we Raymond said, if we don't change the way of playing, we will not progress. And where that fall? Where does that fall? The coach. That fall at the foot of the coach. The players them can't go out there go dictate to the coach and do them own a thing. That falls at the feet of the coach. That falls at the feet of the coach. Him alone can make that adjustment. For me, I don't know if he's willing to change. I don't know if he's willing to listen. Paul Hall is there with him. I haven't seen nothing different from this Jamaica team. I haven't seen them try to apply a little bit more energy in the second half. That's all it was. And by then, Panama was comfortable to stay compact and play behind the ball. They had to do nothing because they were too love up. And then just the additional goal on the break. The Danger King I said, exactly, the team have to build a relationship together and get to know each other. Get to know each other better. Finger crossed, we take the 3 points from Costa Rica. Hoping so. Because if we got 3 on the bounce, that look like a doom and gloom. I agree with the Danger King. I definitely agree with you. We have to try and get that 3 points their way. And in order to do that, listen, Jamaica is not maximizing the quality that they have in the team. They're not playing to the style and the quality. They're not playing, putting in a system I don't think they're playing to the strength of the team. I don't think Jamaica playing to the strength of their team. I don't think we're playing to the strength of the team. The fitness level needs to move along with discipline. Well done, Raymond. A lot of things need to improve with this team. Fitness level is one of the concern because that was what cost us in the Mexico game. Fitness. That was what cost us. Because when you're tired, your brains tend to shut down. That is when those are the times when you make the mistake, when your brain tired. So the fitness level has to improve. I agree with you, Raymond. Because we are prone to making mistake when our body get tired. So that fall at the feet of the coach again. Feet of the coach. Style of play, feet of the coach. Him alone can fix things. Raymond, I say US and Canada would beat Mexico at their home. Maybe, maybe not. Because guess what, Mexico. Mexico is a team where, I don't know. Them don't look fancy, but them know how to get the job done. Yeah. This current Mexico team don't look so fancy. But them have more chemistry than Jamaica. Them look more organized than Jamaica. Even the US team, they're not all that, but they're more organized. Remember, I say it's not the best Mexican team now. That's what I just said. I agree. Them not fancy. Nothing special about this Mexican team. But they know how to get the result. Them organized, much more organized than Jamaica. Them have a style of play. We struggling with that. We're struggling with an identity. Mexico, Canada, USA team is not all that either. But them have a style of play. Them have chemistry. Them know how to stay compact when the pressure is on because football game going to swing back and forth, is why you going there and, applying the pressure, then you have to be soaking up the pressure. So when the football game is swinging back and forth, Mexico know how to adjust. We don't know how to adjust. We don't know how to ride the wave when the pressure is on, We crumble, we always concede goal. Side pinning us down for 15 minutes, we can concede when Mexico would wall out and ride that wave there and then score. Yeah, I wonder how them score. Same with USA, same with Canada. Danger King, I say, honestly speaking, I just don't think Whitmore is even ready for this job. He remind me of Lampard managing Chelsea. He's out of his depth. Well, I agree with you, I agree with the Danger King. Him and Arteta can power star. Confusing all over the place. Disjointed, and I saw it look on the field. It was extremely disjointed today on the field. You want to tell me, say, you coach this team so long? And we go back to how Raymond said it about local base. Is the head coach of the national program. Him have the authority to dictate style of play. Person always complain about the local Premier League is too rugged, like it's rugby, it's like a Brookfoot settings. People always complain about that. With more of the authority to go to all meeting with all these clubs and explain to them the style of play so you can, when you're looking at players, you can draft because players, you can draft the players based on that. So Yeah, man, him and Arteta can par, man. With more Arteta can par. Maybe them a long par cousin. With more Arteta can par, man. Them a good at far. Cause me say, with more of the authority to call meeting with the local based coaches and management and say, oh, I don't like how the game playing. It look too rugby-ish. This is what I want. This, in put some things in place. Him not helping Jamaican football. Look how long this man is coaching the national team, and we not see no improvement in the local programs, nor the national team. We not see no improvement. Everything you have to take from foreign. So the future, we are going for Jamaican local player. Who wants to be a football now? Football look like it dead in a Jamaica. Because if you're not foreign base, you're not going to get no call. Because them say the league are rubbish. They're not call nobody from the league. Where that fall? With more feet again. Because him have the authority to go in, all meeting with these clubs and say, this is the system I want, this is what I want. So if him need a wing back, him can go to boom and looking at the league and say, all right, we need a left back. Him don't have the idea, the system or the national team I use, so you can get incorporated right away. You don't feel left out. You don't feel like you need extra time because you were already doing it with your club, the style of play and whatever. So for me, I have to go back to Whitmore. I have to go back to blaming Whitmore because him are the man of the years, and we still have the local base league are rubbish. And him have to take some blame with that. We still have the man them play like a rugby. But hope it's not an Arteta we have power on, because this not look good, This not look good. And for a man, I don't know, for a man, him playing personality is different from him coaching personality. People in our chat, want to think about that. Whitmore playing personality is different from him coaching personality. Who remember Whitmore as a player? He was this flair player. A lot of flair, a lot of skill. Why we not seeing that displayed in the national team? Why we don't have a one man where we say, this is your job? Get with some free kick in and around the box. We're not doing nothing. It's like a kick and run settings. We not see no man where a command the football and a dictate and we not see no man a spread it wide and a comeback feet and we're not seeing that. That's why I said Low is an integral part to this team. And when Low don't play, it will show. It will expose this Jamaican team. Because them fickle. Never see no cohesion today. Never see no toughness in the office. You have to balance the thing with more. The foreign base don't know the history of Jamaica when you come to the office. Them don't know the Goodus thing. Them don't know the Walter Boy thing. You can't make man come in the office, come take with 3 points. So you're mad, it have to be a battle. It was a walk over today. Easy like Sunday morning, like a Sunday morning football did I play. Easy. Nothing. In a football game, you need a tackler. You need a man who can disturb the team, disrupt the team. When things not go your way, him are the man who can disrupt the opponent. Nothing today. Like a walk through Sunday morning settings that go on today. What are thoughts? People in our chat, what do you think about that? Soft. But English league is a rugged league. Some of the man them come at Jamaica and feel like a girl thing. Not for say girls soft and when them play the game, but come on, man. English league and chicken feed league, man, rugged. Man, them come at Jamaica, tuna fans in the stadium. Soft, like porridge. That me I tell you, say that no, where the coach of it give them that energy they're going into the game. You can't just nonchalant so have that dead vibe, that dead energy there. The players them are gonna feed off of your dead energy. So them are gonna come out. And that reach them today. Them come out sleeping and by you quit them too love down. Them I realize I wonder what go on. You get me? Them come out sleeping. And as they quit too love down. We have to do better than that. But we have work with more, coach with more, you have work to do. Now you earn, now you prove, say you earn that job. And now you need to prove to us, say you earn this job. It's best to have 90% local based team, gel and this disciples and fit them. Have a mixture that doesn't click in this time. We may not have access to overseas player. Yeah, that is one of the problem. We don't have much access to the overseas player with the COVID restriction and all of that. Them can't travel to certain countries. So tomorrow is a challenge because I think we're going to lose some of those players. I'm not sure if Costa Rica is on the red list with the COVID travel restrictions. So English-based player not gonna be seem like how they could play in Mexico. I don't know if what's the situation with that. That's why I say them need to have a core local base players a train, them call them in. So I say the coach need to do much more than what you do. You call them in like maybe twice a month, maybe more if you can, once per week. I have to play for them club too, so maybe once per week might be too much. So you figure out, communicate with the coaches of the clubs and figure out how you can work it and have a pool, a local base. That's what Rene Simons used to do. Have a local pool, different. So if you're going to have a match coming up, then you can decide whether your local players them ready for the task and get some practice match with the local base player, play against an all-star local side, put together persons from the from the current local league, Jamaica Premier League, get an all-star team from that to play the local base pool of players we have in training. That's all them need to do. I agree with you, Raymond. They must have a local. I don't know if them do that, but them definitely need a local base core. So them communicate with the coaches and find out when them can get them and have them. And then them get an all-star from the local Premier League to give those local base some practice match. So them can see them. So if the one here, what do you call the one here and him not so good, all right, and we see one from the all-star, we invite that person from the all-star. You know, I have the squad going on like that. Raymond has said international teams take their best player from the country's league and the rest from overseas, which have exceptional talent. Definitely, definitely. Which team will watch? Um, the invited team that played in the Gold Cup the other day. What's the name again? Raymond, if you can remind me. The commentator was talking about the Qatar team. All of them play in the local league. All of the Qatarian players play in the local league. So we have to know what we are doing. We have to fix our thing because this can't work. We have to do a better job. I agree with you. I agree with you. The local base score very much important. We have to put that together, get it organized. But I don't know. Something just it just something just not clicking, star. I don't know if the politics in the football is stifling the football or what. Maybe that is one of the problem. The politics in the football, killing the football. So we're not progressing. We're not progressing because of the whole politics in the football, and it's sad. Because for me, as I said, I don't think we improved from 98. I don't think so. A lot of teams improve, and we're standing still. To me, we're moving backwards, reversing, we're regressing. Yeah, definitely. Why it ah, Jamaica our team, I want them the well. I remember that's ever thought about Chelsea. Can I have a look at chat before we wrap up? Man. You that's ever thought about Chelsea? Which team are your team? Chelsea? Can I have a look at that? 'Cause Jamaica put you in a depression, you know. I think we said enough about that. We said enough about the Jamaican team. So we can have a look word upon the Premier League. Oh, Danger King of Chelsea. So Raymond, which EPL team you support? Which team you support? Raymond, I say I think our coach may not trust his defense. That's why he is a defensive. That's why he is defensive. He is an offensive player. Danger King, yes, Chelsea. Or Raymond Arsenal. Straight blue. We have a little chat about the Premier League, you know, because with more I make it seems doom and gloom. But Raymond does say him think the coach may not trust his defense. That's why he is defensive. But the man not do nothing else. From the man get the job, so the man I do. So how you gonna know if you're not trying nothing else? You have to apply something else, and if it not work, you can say yeah. But from know the man get the job, I saw him a coach. That not make no sense. You're not trying nothing else, you just jump. No man, he's an offensive player. And from know this man coaching Jamaica. That's how we've been coaching the team in a defensive shape at all the while, all to the in the first half. Them not press. All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a one talk about the Premier League now, cause with more stress way. Yeah, Danger King said Chelsea. Well, I'm a Liverpool fan. Vex, so we never capitalize. The last time we played 10 man down, and my coach blunder for me. My coach blunder cause that game was a game for navigator to bring on. Man who can win a free kick in and around the box. Never did that. Man who can dribble past 1, 2 player. He never did that. So for me, Liverpool blunder, I will end up with 1 point, but it balanced out at the end of the season. So it is what it is. So Raymond, we think about Arsenal because Arsenal been spending a lot of money, you know. At the time, I move like I'm a with more apart now. Which are for our cousin. Raymond, cause him a move like I'm an Arteta Park, right? You know, amount of money with Arsenal spend. You know, nothing I complain about players no more, you know. Cause they've been spending. Who coach Jamaica team when we reach the goal? That's supposed to be cup, the Gold Cup final. I think I him that coach the team. I him? I think I him now. He will have two spelling. He will have a spell and then him sack him and then him come back. So I'm not sure if I him that coach the team. Because two spell him did that. Him did it before, then him fire him and then him come back. So maybe it was him. But they never build on it. You reach final and they never build on it. Danger King, it's like a win for me getting anything from and feel is great. For real, Star, I'm upset about that Liverpool Chelsea draw the Star. I was so upset. I say, really clap. I was upset about that Star. Very disappointed, but I have to give them credit card. Them Mendy, man of the match to me Star. Him go on good. But we could do a round up now. We'll have a chat about the Premier League. Because with more not going with nothing here, man. Yeah, Matax want to return. He would be more influential. See, that we want characters on the field. We lack that today. We lack leadership today. Nobody to take charge when the thing fall apart. The first tool of up, nobody to take charge when the thing fall apart. We need more leaders on the field, and as I say, it's true the man them now have the chemistry with the team. It hard and them relatively new. Them not have the passion in at the start. That's something where them have to develop over time, gelling with the team and have a better relationship with the team, building the chemistry. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why we look so. Because there was no chemistry. Rodrigo Arthur, bless from Panama. Yo, big up, today when I bridging them the check in, I never remember him name. Big up Panama, man. Big up credit to no. No go on good. When him say him love reggae dancehall, big up the whole Panama. No come out here and take with 3 points. What we can say? We can it is what it is. So I just saw the thing go, you win some, you lose some. When I come back over there, come take 3 points. So Rodrigo just hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and give the thing a strength, man. Thanks for checking in. And big up the whole of Panama. Yeah. Remember, man, I said, he was the one that scored against USA and brought us to the final. We are talking about, Raymond. Danger King says, so what's your prediction come the end of the season? All right, so jump on that, Danger King. What Raymond I say? You asking about somebody? Matax. Oh, Matax you talk about. Yeah, Matax. I see it when Matax want to return. Can still have more to give. Matax is just 31. Yeah, me just I remember. Matax is just 31. Him still have more to give. Christy how much? 35? James Miller how much? Him still a play professionally. Matax feel like him have more to give and we need players of that character and caliber. We need players who when them wear the shirt, them wear it with pride. Yeah, we don't just want players. Yeah, we need players when them put on the shirt. We don't want them to be like an Arsenal player. Them now wear the shirt with no pride. Them just go out there and so long as them a collect them good. No, one player wear the shirt with pride. So we can see it at display and them action when they are on the field. Yeah. But Danger King asks, what is my prediction? Danger King, I have to back my team, you know. I know people are going to say, yeah, Liverpool don't do no business. I know I'm not going to say, a whole heap of spending go on and we're not buying nobody. But we do something this season. I'm not gonna be biased. I am disappointed, so we're not getting at least two attacking players. Yeah, disappointed about that. But I have to back my team because after all me see my side last season, Raymond say, call back Black Pearl. On that little one mess up. Baby God, boy, can I tell you? One them, yo, we have to go find back somewhere of them there. That's why the local base league important, Raymond. It's important. The only way we can get some uh, back of them player, they will go put on the shirt and wear the shirt with pride. And when you go there, see it. You know, if you ask no question, man a slide tackle, man a try everything to prevent that. Well, man, you're too casual. Even the second goal. And the second goal? No, that was the third goal. Alvas Powell. When the guy goes and cut him back. You see me, him back. Him back turn to the opponent, you know. I kick the ball like goal. I don't know how he mats out that defending them. I don't know who teach him for defense. So the man back turn to the defender. When the man cut cross, empty goal, him back. See me? Oh, yeah, go black ball, so. As me say, it is what it is. All of that just fall at the foot of the coach. Because I'm in the program long enough to fix things. I'm in the program long enough for have a style of play. I'm in the program long enough to see what the team need to get it. We go out and we recruit, but it quality players without a coach. No good. We see what Ollie do. Ollie for Manchester United. I'm sure we say, no care if you have a good team, you still need a good coach. So that team is a good team, but them know the coaching staff know to put this team together to make them look balanced. Today the team was unbalanced. You don't have a defensive midfielder in the midfield when you have so many attacking players on the pitch. Rubbish. Unbalanced. The team was extremely unbalanced today. So for me, the team was extremely unbalanced today, very disjointed. As I said earlier on, you can retain 3 persons from the last game. Ryan Downer said years ago, listening to World Cup qualifier when Simoes was coaching was exciting. There was no need to be at the stadium for real. It was a camaraderie up. The whole country, it's like the whole country was just, I don't even know if I say, what's the word? The whole country was just up and about. And if it come like, if it wasn't even a football fan, once a Jamaica play, people stadium ram up, remember people up on the wall. If you watch Jamaica play, people up on the step, people are stand up. Yeah. Yeah, I remember them time. Jamaica was excited, stadium ram up, everything. People want to be at the stadium, people buying the shirts, people buying the bubuzela, people buying things. It's nothing going on, you know. Football seems like it dead in Jamaica. As I said, since 98 we haven't improved. And today, Show you say no matter what, if you have quality players, if the coach not up for the job, not gonna work, still gonna disjointed. Because as I said before, no way in LA can 3 player retain from the Mexico game. For me, that is extremely poor. 3 player. You tamper with the spine of your team. That's madness. Not at this senior level. You can't be doing the madness there. You can't tamper with the spine. Then you're bringing in a whole heap of new players. Need to identify a system and stick by it. Too much outside influence in Europe. We used to train with Brazilian team. Yeah, definitely. Raymond, may I agree with you. We don't have no flair, but we just and listen, Jamaica known for speed. We see we are use the wing. We now use the wing and a dart on the wing and a try square some ball or a cut in back it. Make the left winger play on the right so when him dart down the wing him can cut and kick with him strong foot. We not do nothing. We not no system. Long time Jamaica known for speed and we don't use that in our football games. Why we not have a style of play based upon with speed? What we have as Jamaican. Why we don't have that? This man is joking, man. No, joking. No style of play, no system. And as I said, the man in and around the team for quite a while now. And we still there square one. Not good enough. Not good enough for me. Still disjointed. Not good enough. You're bringing in new players, find ways to incorporate them. Start 3 and bring on 3 off the bench. You don't make wholesale changes like you think it's Bush League, like you think it's a practice match. Come on, man. What you say about that, people in the chat? You didn't please with the starting lineup here today? Because I wasn't. Never pleased with the starting lineup here. Outcome even worse. Never pleased with that either. 3 love. 3 love. Easy. I will make it easy for them. They never bust a sweat for give Jamaica 3 love. At the office, unacceptable. Not good enough. Not good enough. Where's about that, Raymond? Raymond, when I do my Premier League team, I want you to check in, cause I want to talk about your beloved Arsenal still, cause here we go. I spend a whole heap of money, Yeah, man, I say I work for Arsenal before I end the stream, man. Where you say? I will not put too much attention to get depressed with Jamaica football or with Arsenal. Jano, what you say? What them a battle left and righty, Arsenal and Jamaica. We have a little talk for a wrap up, man, about the Premier League. What are your thoughts on the Premier League? First 3 round of matches, Tottenham, your rival, leading. Him say Arsenal, London, no red again. It was white at one point, now it gonna blow them. So Chelsea, the team to beat in London. We have a look word before we wrap up, because we need wrap up time, No wrong with that, Raymond. So, Tottenham leading at 9 points. Same say Tottenham at 9 points. West Ham 7 points. Man U 7 points. Chelsea 7 points. Liverpool 7 points. Everton 7 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 side and 5 team and 7 points. And yeah, Tottenham out in front, 3 from 3 victories. Man City on 6 points, 7th place. Brighton 8 points. Well, In my prediction, I did say Arsenal is going to finish 8th. Yeah, that was what I said. In my prediction, Danger King, Arsenal will be finishing a 3-season running. Yeah. 7th, Tottenham. No, them start out firing. Chelsea, remember I said Chelsea atop the league. You bring your rival, Virgin. Your London club, Arsenal side, Don't concede to the rival, but brother. Or if you talk about Chelsea. Chelsea. Come on, man, Raymond. You're gunners, You're gunners. Danger King a laugh. Poor Arsenal. Jeez and peace. That me I say poor Arsenal. Don't give rival. You mad? All when Liverpool dead and buried, me now say Everton will win the league. You mad? Come on, man, Raymond. Don't concede to Chelsea, man. Yeah, move like Jamaica now. Think them win the 3 points before a ball kick against Panama. Tuchel is the best coach now. Him now win the league yet, so you can't say my best coach now. Him win the Champions League, yes. Him not get a full season, so you can't give best coach title already, man. Come on, man. Yeah, move like Jamaica. That's why them go flat themselves, Because them things say them win the 3 points already and a ball never kick it. And then Panama stung them. Yeah, give Tuchel best coach now. Him not win the league yet, brother. What you give him best coach for? Him not run a full season yet, Make him run the full season. Come on, man. You can't concede already. Him now run a full season, you give him best coach. Come on, man. Joke thing you depend, man. No Arsenal a stress in Jamaica, but not do that. Make Danger King a laugh for poor Arsenal. Alright. Next match day 4. Yeah, Crystal Palace are playing Tottenham. But before I jump in at that, I did say, big up Raymond. Big him up here, man. Raymond, I say, 2 big trophy in 5 months. Why 2 big trophy win? Why what Chelsea win? Champions League and what? Why next big trophy? Who win the FA Cup? Him never win the FA Cup. Him never win the Premier League. What are the 2 big trophy? A big trophy you say now? 1 big trophy the man win man Champions League. Super League. Which Super League that? The Super Cup, the one win pan penalty. That is not a league. It's not a Super League. It's a cup where champions of Europe play, where the Champions League winner play against the Europa League winner. So that's not a Super League. They win the Super Cup. That's no big trophy. Come on, man. 1 match you're playing at that. It's not a league. You just play 1 match. Come on, man, remember. No Arsenal is stressed, but no bother with it. Yeah, give my Chelsea kit, Danger King. Yeah, the man, Danger King say I give a Chelsea kit. I bring you over to the blue side of London, because red. Liam. Please don't hate Liverpool easy, man. No hate here, brother. We just attack football and yeah, man, I say. We're not hate no there, so Danger King. Raymond, I say. No hate no there, so brother. We just attack football and we enjoy the lockdown, COVID settings. So not hate no there, so. Nothing wrong if we warm out each other about the club. And nothing to get personal and start talk about hate. No hate no there, so. Yeah, the mentality of Chelsea is better and the owner involved, yeah. I agree with you, Raymond. I agree with you. I agree. So the mentality is better, and the owner more involved. But you can't say the owner in Arsenal been spending money, 200 odd million Arteta paying another spending another window, So it's not like he's not getting money to spend. When Arsene Wenger did it, they never get so much money for spend. And this man come and get so much money for spend, and I know him can't put together a good team. You can't blame the owner for Arsenal demise when them get money for spend. The own Arsenal spend the most money this. Arsenal spend the most money this season. 200 and odd million. I want to find it for throw you. But anyway, I did say in my prediction, Tottenham finishing 7th. But I don't know, maybe them nick. No, how many them for 7? Arsenal for 8. Tottenham for 7. Let me see if I have it right in front of me here. Okay. 145 million. Who spend that? More than that Arsenal spend. Them spend the most money this window. We have Arsenal for 8th place, Everton for 7th place, Tottenham for 6th place, 5th place Leicester again, but right now Tottenham look like them can nick the 5th place from Leicester. 4th place, Manchester United, big money spending. I know I'm going to say, yeah, Liverpool have finished 4th. But I have to back my team, though. That year ago on. Same thing when we talked about the Jamaica team a while ago. Chemistry. This team has been playing together for quite a while, with the exception of Chata, Konate. So we have chemistry. We have a rejuvenated team after we make a fool of ourselves last season. So I dub this Liverpool season, this comeback season. If we can stay fit, it's dependent on if we can stay fit. If we have a set of injuries like last season, it's not gonna happen. But if we can stay fit, Danger King I say, I just can't see how a club spend so much money and still have the worst squad. Yo, it's real talk, Danger King. And that more I know. Arsenal has spent much money. 200 and odd million them spend. It's not 145. Soon look it up. Yeah. I know. I dub this Liverpool comeback season. I don't care who one wants. I don't care how good Chelsea look. I don't care how much money Man U spend. I don't care if Man City are the favorite. I have to back my team. I'm still say comeback season. We have chemistry, we have experience, we have know-how. All those experience we learned from last season. Playing that horrible season, we bounce back to finish 3rd in front of Chelsea. Big money Chelsea, $200 million Chelsea, spending Chelsea. And we finish 3rd. I have to give my coach credit, although sometimes I'm going with the madness, because to me, in blunder in the Chelsea 1-0 draw. We should have won that match. That match needed navigator. Trent come into the midfield, crowd up in the midfield, make it easy for Chelsea to win the ball and just out and reset again. Manu looks good with CR7, Cavani, Fernandez, possible of title contender. Yeah, but here my step on that now, Raymond. Oli. Him is also an extended family of Whitmore, so Oli at the wheel. You never know what you're going to get. You get me? Him Arteta and Whitmore. Extended family, them are far cousin. Madness settings them always are going with. The thing is this, the balance. You see, we talk about Jamaica today with the balance. Same thing applied to Manchester United. Manchester United has always played with a double pivot. Fred and McTominay. One of them have to go sit down. Can't they play with a lone defensive midfielder? I don't think so. What they should have done is go out and spend and buy a quality holding midfielder. I think it's going to cost them. Christy is going to give you a goal. Anywhere Christy go, Christy give you a goal. Real talk, dear Jackie. Extended family. All of them in the same boat. Christy is going to give you a goal. Anywhere Christy go, he will give you a goal. But the question is going to be on Ole. Can he balance this team? When he rotates, can he select the right players? The breakdown go and come in the rotation. And as I say, and Christy coming in the field, into the team, I want to see if they're going to make one of them double pivots sit down, because Ole has always used a double pivot. McTominay and Fred, one of them have to sit down. Can one play on them own? I don't think so. Can them create the balance with so many attacking players? Ole at the wheel? I don't think so. Macy Greenwood. What this mean for Macy Greenwood when Christy come into the team? Who is going to sit down? See, them already have Pogba playing out wide as a winger. That is madness. I rate CR7, but he won't score against my defense. I can be better on that. Hey, the man, remember say the man flick over the ball over Rudiger head and go say, you know, how the thing go? Come on, man. Rudiger no good, brother. Remember in a Euros, the man the Rudiger. PSG for Champions League winner. I could see, no, as we say, no play on paper, you know, best squad, but I could see if them can do it. Them look good favorite so far. Could see if them can do it kind of paper on paper. But back to when Dave Jackie got talk about that with Tuchel. Yo, Rudy got a good brother. Remember the man done him in a Euro, you know. Flick ball over him and catch off up and a laugh. And let man back him up by the man. Rudy got wild as still, you know. That's why I say, clap blunder. That 10 man down there should have run at Rudiger. Keita should have come on the field and just run at Rudiger. He was on an early yellow card. Run at him. Rudiger can't manage pressure, you know. Christy, I go pile him again and go so. Flick it over. Come on, man. But not with Tuchel. But as I was saying about Manchester United, CR7 will score a goal anyway I'm go. You know the Manchester United fans, them happy, say he's back, but he's not going to have the same effect. Yeah, big up here, man. Thanks for checking in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video and thing. Because when the Premier League start back, we're going to do some more live thing and want you jump in on it. So big up. Yeah, with any wrap up time now, we just have 2 more words and I like that. Gone over an hour on the live. Not bad. Danger King. Klopp don't have no tactics when it come on to Tuchel. He is going to always blunder. That the man I say. So the man never beat him when he coach PSG. You forget that? You have short-term memory? Champions League, when them come on Anfield where Firmino score and go so. You forget that 3-2 there? Or you mean Klopp now have no tactics? Come on, man. What kind of style that Danger King? Come on, man. We have to do more live in our Premier League thing, you know. Come on, you come on and have your say, you know. You talk about Klopp now have no tactics when it comes to Tuchel. Come on, man. Remember saying face in the previous season, him face Liverpool at them weakest point. Come on, man. Call a spade, no, man. When we not defend and you talk like when you did come mash we up and what you feel say that? Come on, man. When you play when we not defend that 2 juvenile play, want to give 1 love. 2 juvenile around there. Reese Williams and a defender, man. Man, if I pay for you under 20. You're not ready for your big league yet. PSG are garbage. Come on, man. You're just talking bias, man. You're talking bias now, but what I'm glad for, when you check in when me I do the Premier League show them, because me I go there to give it to you. Because here you talk PSG a garbage. This is Chelsea. Tuchel best manager. Be a man this year go on, the man never run a one season. And he might get best manager. Come on, man. This is PSG. Just sorry we didn't get them in the first round. Full attacky. Sorry, you never get PSG. I get them in a knockout when it matters. I can't that first round draw. No. Group stage no count. Knockout when it matter. But they can beat it like group stage and feel all is well. Nothing. Unless they make a drop out. So when the knockout stage come, that's when the real deal. Once Chelsea get out of that group, now go through. When you go through a PSG more your book, since as you have so much talk. Since as you hype up, you look at Chelsea. Yeah? You look at Chelsea where you hype up and go on with a bag of thing. One thing, I'm sorry about, we never capitalize on the 10 man. Because we should have beat, Tuchel on a revenge, brother. We will see. We will see. As me say, when we have the live, just jump on it when we talk about the Premier League, come on, you defend Chelsea, So we're going to do, we're going to, let see what I go on the fixtures. Next round of fixtures, Danger King. Crystal Palace play Tottenham, Watford, Wolves, Brentford, Brighton, bottom of the table clash, Arsenal, Norwich, Man U, Newcastle, Southampton, West Ham, Leicester City, Manchester City, Leeds, Liverpool, Everton. I look for who Chelsea play. Oh, Chelsea are now play Aston Villa. Chelsea play Aston Villa. Liverpool, Leeds, Everton, Burnley. Match day 4. We're going to do a post match. It's an Arsenal. But them buy pan deadline day, Buy much baller. Pan deadline day. Norwich I give them one love. Boy, I'm not put it past Arsenal still, Because them just know if you lose that game. But we are going to do post match. Leeds, I don't know. You see Leeds though? I'm going to beat them still, but Leeds always give Liverpool a run from a long time when this was a more solid team. And then them go play somebody else and then get dumped up. I can't understand Leeds. Them always give a strong fight. And then them play somebody else. You can't believe that this Leeds team is a complete different team. Them just a concede goal. But we had a post match after the round of matches here. This is our week 4. After the week 4, we are going to do post match. Chelsea 3-1, Aston Villa. Aston Villa water down now, so anything possible. I don't know if Leon Bailey are going to be able to play. Because I'm injured. I don't know body's him injured. But Aston Villa. Danny Ings, we score a 1 goal for real. A goal scorer. But we're going to do a post match. And I hope you check in because I want to talk about them game. And your prediction, Chelsea 3-1. Yeah? And see how the team them fear. So that's what I said to the people them still. Thanks for checking in. Gone over an hour and a half, And as I say, we'll do a post match. I go live post match. Danger King said, like all me, I check out now. Have a great night. It's Dina. Oh, yeah, big up Dina. Yeah, big up my general. I check out now. I just say thanks to the people them for checking. Make sure you like the video. Yeah. I check out now and we'll do a post match show. Yeah, man, Dina, big up. Yeah, man. Thanks to the people them for checking in. You don't know. Big up. And it's your girl Jamams. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. If you're new, do the maths. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make we get the thing up and running. Next live will be post-match show for the Premier League, week 4. So just thanks to everybody for checking in and being here. It's your girl Jamams. I'm out.